Media Group.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. I am almost blind still, Kelly Raspberry Evans, with my husband and my podcast co-host, Alan Evans.
A train in the house.
Had my annual eye exam today, and they dilated my pupils. And y'all, I have never had this experience before. I was blind leaving that office. I could barely see with sunglasses getting home. I came home, went straight to bed to try to sleep it off. I woke up, and I'm still very, very light sensitive.
Did you
Have you ever had that kind of an experience with the dilation?
Did you have the big old lady, big black glasses on?
No, I had my own sunglasses.
Oh.
I perhaps should have used the ones that they provide to you because I don't think my key, I think is how you pronounce them. They're spelled Q-U-A-Y, but I think it's pronounced key sunglasses. I don't think they were quite dark enough. But man, I came home and took a good hour and a half nap. I timed it just right. I set the alarm and it went off, and within 5 minutes, the lawn people were in the cul-de-sac doing their thing. So I just got in that sweet, uninterrupted 90-minute nap. It was perfect.
Speaking of the lawn people, the fellow that does our lawn and has for a long time is a wonderful man, wonderful guy. His name's Santiago. So Santiago, he is on the ball, this guy. I mean, he will text me proactively and ask me if I want this or that done, you know. He's just a really great worker, and he's a great guy that has done our yard and our landscaping for a long time.
Yes.
He and his team.
Yes.
Well, I told Santiago early in the week, I said, hey, would you mind, because I think we're going to have a get-together sometime soon, and I said, can you do the bushes? Can you trim the bushes in the front yard? And I never heard back from him. And we had a lot of bad weather this week and so on and so forth. I never heard back from him, and that's okay. Usually he'd text me right back, but I was doing a lot of yard work the other day. I just went out there and trimmed some of them. Like I did it myself. I have a hedger or whatever.
Yeah.
So I texted Santiago and I said, hey, Santiago, just so you know, I went ahead and did the bushes up by the house. And this is all in text messaging. Santiago's first language is not English. My first language is not Spanish. So I think there was some...
Your first language is Tagalog.
Well, it's not that either. So I think there was some translation lost, and Santiago thought I was mad at him.
Oh.
He left me a voice. He called me and left me a voicemail, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't come out this week, and the weather's been bad, and I'm going to be there Wednesday." And I was like, Santiago, no. I just did it because
You can't hear tone in text.
I was doing yard work anyway.
I know, but if you said I went ahead and did it, he could have read it, well, I went ahead and did it since you didn't, so you can't read tone. That's the problem with text messages. That's why you have to use an emoji every once in a while.
Yeah, good call. Well, I felt bad because then I saw him in the front yard earlier. I was out there getting the mail or something, and he came over kind of
sheepishly.
A little sheepishly, and I was like, no, thumbs up, man. Everything's good. You're doing a good job. Everything's cool. We're cool. We're still cool. I felt bad because
leave it for Santiago next time.
Leave what for Santiago? Oh, the bushes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was just out there.
Alan was on a roll.
Oh.
He was cleaning. We had bulk trash pickup this week. So he decided this was the week he was going to clean out the storage sheds. And man, he was out there just pouring sweat. I kept bringing him beverages like a good wife. And I said, okay, I'm going to go back inside the air-conditioned house. But while he was doing that, I was like decluttering the house. I was doing stuff. Laundry, decluttering.
How much ish did I pull out of those?
A lot. Let me tell you what he finally got rid of. An item he literally fought me on.
I was just keeping it out of spite.
To have on our wedding registry.
Yeah, I was just keeping it out of spite.
When you get married, you get that little gun and you go to the store and bing, 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 you just gun stuff. And, I was like, second wedding, should I register? It felt kind of awkward because we didn't really need anything.
We didn't need
but
anything.
my friends were like, you need to register. They were telling me, you need to register. We want to buy you. Okay. Because they wanted to give a shower and all that stuff. That's fine. I don't even think we did a shower. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. Anyway, Alan insisted that I register for a rotisserie cooker, a Is that what you call it? A rotisserie cooker?
Not just a rotisserie cooker.
Yeah, but not just a rotisserie cooker.
Right.
One that would roast 2 chickens side by side.
No. Yeah, but you're forgetting the best part. Yeah, but you're forgetting the best part.
What's the best
This is
part?
the Ron Popeil. The Ron Popeil.
Doesn't matter. I don't care who made it.
Wow.
It was a side-by-side chicken cooker. I said, Alan, when will we ever need that much chicken? This is a waste. I want it. I really, I'm not joking. We had I had to give in and let him register for it. Well, guess what? Somebody got it. Somebody got it for him. Ask me how many times we used it. We will be married 9 years this July 1st. How many times did you use that double chicken cooker? That would be 0. That would be 0 times he used it. We had nowhere to put the thing. It was so big. He had to put it out in the storage shed where it then sat for 8 years. And then finally, I've asked him several times over the years, we're ready to get rid of this thing? No. But for some reason, he was moved to be rid of the rotisserie chicken cooker. And it's got picked up and it's gone to the dump, the landfill now.
Can I rebut?
Please rebut.
Can I provide?
Because I know I missed something somewhere there.
Can I provide a rebuttal?
Please.
Before we met, I had experience with the greatness of the Ron Popeil chicken rotisserie.
Mm-hmm.
I used it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. I used the Ron Popeil double chicken rotisserie. I would use it for...
You used a double one as a bachelor?
Yes. And I used them for game hens. I'd stuff 2 game hens in there.
So when I met you, you had this in your possession.
No, I think I got rid of mine because it was so beaten down. It was old, and then we registered for a new one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never saw one before we got one.
Well, I would use this thing all the time. So naturally, I thought, well, I'm kind of getting rid of some of my old stuff, and you were making me get rid of some of my old stuff.
I made you?
Yes.
What did I make you get rid of?
My Pottery Barn plates. And then...
They are still here.
in my mattress. And
I did not make you get rid of that
in
mattress.
my hoochie box full of
I
stuff.
did make you get rid of the hoochie box.
So
I will take credit for the hoochie box.
So I thought to myself, let's shoot the gun at the Ron Popeil chicken rotisserie, because I think that's something that we can use, because I had experience with this, and I had made numerous game hens with this thing, and it was awesome every time. But then you didn't want it in the house. You didn't want to use it.
Alan, don't say I didn't want it in the house. I didn't. There was nowhere to store it.
Yeah, I don't think we had a place for it.
It was massive.
I don't think we had a place for it.
So don't be putting this on me.
Well, you know why we didn't have a place for it? Would you tell everybody what's in all these cupboards?
Alan.
And all these, what are these called?
The sideboard, I guess.
No.
Call
All
it.
these big storage units we have. What are they called?
Cabinets? I don't know. What do you call an armoire? Right?
It's like
sideboard,
like
armoire?
a short armoire.
Sideboard.
Yeah, they're stuffed full.
There is stuff in there.
They're stuffed full of crap.
There are crock pots in there. There's servingware in there. There's extra snacks in there. We got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, beside the point, I'm very thankful that Alan cleaned out the storage sheds, because now we have room to put more stuff.
You know, another thing about Evans Manor is that we have 4 storage sheds. When we moved in here, this house had 3 storage sheds.
Oh, I thought he only had 2.
No, there were 3.
Oh.
And you and I remember that day we listened to the new Hardy album over and over, and you and me built that big shed.
Yeah.
We have a shed on the side of the house that's probably, 20 feet deep. It's long and skinny, 8 feet wide, maybe.
It sounds, we have, and when I told this on the radio too, it sounds like we just have this empty, unused space in the back of the house, where the pool stuff is. And then on the other side of the house where the air conditioners are. Mm-hmm. So it's just this unused, wasted space. You can't see any of this from the street because they're low enough.
It's very industrial over there.
But we do have a lot of junk. It's sinful. It truly is sinful.
Well,
You are going to love Legacy Box. You know, becoming a parent changes how you look at memories. While we're savoring and saving every moment with our kids, suddenly you start to realize a lot of important memories from our childhood. They're trapped on VHS tapes, camcorder tapes, photo albums, crammed into boxes labeled "Do Not Throw Away" and shoved into an attic. Those are at risk of being destroyed by heat, moisture, disaster, time. And once they're gone, they're gone. That's why you need Legacy Box now. They're the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos. And the process is so simple. They send you a Legacy Box and you fill it up with old VHS tapes, pictures, film reels, slides, DVDs, whatever you've got. Their team in Tennessee carefully digitizes it all by hand. They send you back the originals plus digital files on the cloud or a thumb drive. Ordering a Legacy Box is one of the best things I've done for my family, because now instead of just telling my kids about that crazy vacation I took to the mountains when I was a kid, I get to show them and relive it with them. And right now, during Legacy Box's Father's Day sale, you can save big while preserving your family's history. Visit legacybox.com/sandwich to get started today. That's legacybox.com/sandwich. It's the little things that make a big difference in how I feel. Now, for me right now, it's about stretching. I didn't realize how stiff I was until I started doing it. I love when I can stretch a little further than before. It makes me feel refreshed when I'm done. And you know, a little makeup refresh can make all the difference too with Thrive Causemetics, my go-to clean makeup routine year-round. Now, of course, their Brilliant Eye Brightener and Stella Champagne is always in my makeup bag. Actually, I need to reorder more. I'm almost out. But it comes in 32 shades, and the Shenna Mint Green Shimmer looks really fun for summer. Their Empower Matte Precision Lipstick Crayon, it's really amazing. It gives you a beautiful color that lasts without feeling dry. They have 18 buildable shades, and I love the Dusty Rose Kaisa color. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the best part, for every product you buy, Thrive donates products and funds to help communities thrive. So far, they've given over $150 million in products and cash to over 600 giving partners. This is beauty with purpose. Amplify your summer look with Thrive Causemetics. Go to thrivecausemetics.com/sandwich for an exclusive 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Causemetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/sandwich. I don't think I've ever talked about it on this podcast before, but one day I was walking past the windows going upstairs and I noticed this greasy cooking smell. You know what I mean? It turns out it was our blinds. Something about the sun was breaking them down over the years. And who knows how long they were there before we bought our house. We needed new blinds bad, and that's what led me to 3-Day Blinds. I absolutely loved how easy they made the whole process. They send a professionally trained design consultant to your home. It's a free, no obligation, same-day quote. And they've got thousands of options to fit any budget and style. It's not just blinds. They've got shades, shutters, drapery too. 3-Day Blinds even has those motorized smart blinds that work with Alexa. Those are so cool. They take all the measurements. They handle the installation too. And it's perfect because I'm not handy. And what a difference it's made. This is an upgrade that makes your whole house feel refreshed and polished without having to do a big renovation. Right now, get quality window treatments that fit your budget with 3-Day Blinds. Head to 3dayblinds.com/sandwich for their buy one, get one 50% off deal on custom blinds, shades, and drapery. For a free, no charge, no obligation consultation, just head to dayblinds.com/sandwich. One last time, that's buy one, get one 50% off when you head to the 3dayblinds.com/sandwich.
Swap party hanging racks.
Need those. I need those.
Card tables.
Need those.
Chairs.
Need those.
Halloween decorations.
What are you doing with the Halloween decorations just sitting in the middle of
Those
the
need
garage?
to go up in the attic.
You don't even want to keep them?
I don't know.
They're so beat down.
They're pretty beat down. I mean, I'll admit, a lot of motorcycle stuff. But then we got one. Is this the most boring subject in the world? Then we got one storage unit that's full of pool crap, and then another storage unit that's full of like yard stuff.
So there you go.
And then what's the third? Oh, the fourth is sporting stuff.
Yeah.
The kids' camping stuff. There's
Yeah.
life jackets, golf clubs, fishing stuff. We just have a lot of shit.
We
Got
do.
a lot of crap.
But you're right. This is boring. Let's talk about more interesting stuff, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that because you got anything?
Well, yeah, I told you I did.
Oh, okay. Well, I got something too.
Why don't you go first?
Do you want me to go
I
first?
don't care.
Do you want me to go first, really? Okay, a couple of updates just real quick. A lot of our listeners, I didn't realize this, a lot of our listeners are in the dental field. We have we have dentists that listen to us, hygienists that listen to us, people that work in dental offices. It's awesome.
How many were upset with us after last week's podcast?
None.
Good. That makes me feel good.
None.
I felt like,
in fact,
I felt bad.
We got a lot of very helpful messages, and I can't read them all. There's a bunch of them, but
what's the gist?
The gist, to summarize most of them.
Just if you missed last week's podcast, Alan was told he needed a deep cleaning on a tooth, and it was going to cost $900.
Yes.
That's the gist.
That's the gist. But when I said I was in a dilemma, a lot of hygienists reached out, and we have a friend who has experience with this too, or who is a hygienist. But they all said, you probably need a second opinion, and then the way you described it, they should have told you, like volunteered to you, here is why you need to do this, and then this is what's going to happen possibly if you don't do this. Not only that, but it shouldn't cost that much.
Mm-hmm.
Because every one of them said, there's no way that costs that much. They said, they said maybe on your whole mouth, but not for like, if you're, the way you described it, you're saying a single tooth. No, that doesn't sound right. So I'm like, thank you for validating my feelings. I am going to get a second opinion.
So there we go.
That's the gist of it. Okay. Another quick update.
You go ahead.
So we mentioned a couple of podcasts ago, or maybe last podcast, that I've kind of got a little side hobby hustle going.
Yeah, I'm so glad you talked about it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, I'm really into, and I think most people know this that listen, I'm really into motorcycles, motorsports. As a side hustle, I've been on Facebook Marketplace finding undervalued motorcycles that I think that I can fix up and sell. Kind of like a little flipping business.
Right. A lot of people do stuff like that.
Yeah.
We had a friend that doesn't live here anymore, but she would go through alleys like on bulk trash day, but in rich people neighborhoods, right? And she would find end tables, a chair or whatever, take them home, buff them up a little, polish a little bit, and resell them, flipping furniture. This is, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So
you put in a little elbow grease and you get paid for your efforts.
Yeah. So I've been doing this. I have also involved Dylan in the business, and he got paid because we sold one of our motorcycles. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot. I really have. I've learned a lot of stuff that I didn't really know.
There's something really big he didn't know he found out.
There's a lot of paperwork that needs to be done to do all this on the up and legally. I've run into a lot of people that don't really do this legally.
Yeah.
I have.
That's why they have laws.
I have run into this. Well, one of our listeners, his wife works at the tax office, and he heard me talking about this little side hustle. He goes, "Hey, Alan, if you ever need any help with, titles and stuff, let me know, because this is the business my wife's in. She can maybe expedite or maybe help, And he said, "Hey,
by the
way, I just wanted to mention to you, I don't know if you knew this, but in the state of Texas, you can buy as many things as you want. Cars, motorcycles, boats, whatever. If you've got the storage space for it and you got the room for it, you can buy it."
Well, now that we've cleaned out a couple storage sheds.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
But you can only sell private party. You can only sell 4 vehicles a year. If you try to sell more than 4 vehicles a year, that can cause you a problem. You might need to get a dealer license, a motorcycle dealer license, or an automobile dealer license.
A storefront.
There's a legitimate business.
All this stuff.
Right.
So thankfully, he told us that, because we were not aware of that.
Well,
and we don't want to do anything outside of the law, but we would have been, unbeknownst to us, breaking the law.
Well, but I told him, I said, "Look, I'm just doing this for fun. I don't think that I'm going to sell 4 bikes this year."
But you could easily. You could have, if you sold that 5th one, then we'd be in trouble.
You could be, yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Then, so I did some research on that. The state can make you pay fines. They can impound your vehicles because, anything over 5 or over 4, you need to have a dealer license.
Now we know.
But another thing about this, I'm thinking about this, and it's like, the state is smart. the people who make the laws in our state, well, maybe they're not smart. Maybe they are smart. I don't know. It depends on what side of the aisle you're from, babe. But they make it very difficult for the little guy to become a dealer.
Yeah.
Because the requirements are very, very high. I mean, storefront, you need to be this far from the streets, the sign this high. You got to pay insurance. You got to pay dealer registration fees.
Why would
blah,
anyone
blah,
want to
blah,
start
blah,
a
blah.
business? It's so hard.
Why would you want to start a business? So I think where this is going to land is me and Dylan flipping 3 bikes a year.
4. Maybe 4 if you're lucky.
3 or
Okay.
4, yeah.
Well, that's a fun hobby. It's a good hobby to have. Now, this is a couple of things I found that were interesting. Did you know that just reading the article here, I didn't have time to edit it. House Republicans are reviving the push to end clock changing by folding the Sunshine Protection Act into a larger transportation bill, reopening the long-running debate over permanent daylight saving time. 19 states have already passed laws to stop switching clocks, but they can't act without Congress. And polls show that most Americans want to end the twice-a-year change, though they're split on whether mornings or evenings should get more light. So lawmakers are still divided on it. We don't know when it's going to happen, but are you a fan? I am a fan of not changing the clocks anymore. But it's like, what time do we land on? What's going to be the permanent time we land on?
I need to know the ramifications. If
Yeah, I
we don't
need to
change
know.
the times, when is the sun going to go down in the summer? That's my biggest thing.
Yeah, I love longer days, but if we pick a time, what is it going to look like moving forward? I need somebody to map it out for me.
Yes.
So I know what I'm picking. I want to pick correctly.
And do the people up north get screwed with something like this?
See, I don't know.
Like, is it
I
in the
wanna
summer?
I want to do what's right for everybody, not just for me.
Like in the summer, way up north, is it going to get dark at like 6 p.m.? They're certainly not going to be on board with
It gets
that.
dark earlier here in the winter when we do daylight savings time.
Yeah.
It gets dark in the winter really early,
But
and
when
it makes
you-
me sad.
But when do you want to be out farting around? Summer, not
yeah,
winter.
that's right. I want long days. I love long days. Okay, so NFL has picked the host of Super Bowl 2030, and it's going to Nashville. It will never come back to Dallas, Arlington, Texas,
Nashville?
actually. Well, they're getting a new $2.1 billion enclosed stadium next year.
Okay.
And they want to show it off, right? So that means that's 2030. So before that, next year you've got it in L.A., which is actually, is it Inglewood instead? The LA Stadium. That's not really technically LA proper. It's like the Dallas
I forget
Cowboys
where
are in
it is,
Arlington,
yeah.
Texas. And then Atlanta, then Las Vegas, then it's going to be Nashville. So we're only going out as far as 2030. And because they're going to be in Nashville, obviously it's got to be a country music show, right? And I was looking on, they have a lot of country artists typically that sing the national anthem or America the Beautiful. But it's been since, oh gosh, I don't have the year in front of me. I think it was 2004 maybe. Shania Twain was the Super Bowl halftime performer. I completely don't remember that.
Give us a little.
Man, I feel like a woman. There's that. And then they said, I think it was 1994, they had an all country halftime show. And like Clint Black was there and Travis Tritt. I smell TROUBLE. I love that song.
Cher?
I didn't sing it right. No, that was Travis Tritt.
Is Travis Tritt still with us?
Yeah, I think so. So anyway, it'd be fun to see who's going to be, hot and trendy, but we got to wait till 2030 for that. You can't scroll your phone for more than 30 seconds without seeing somebody talking about GLP-1s. Maybe you've been close to trying them, but you're not a needle person, or maybe you're looking for a natural alternative. Well, let me introduce you to our podcast sponsor, Veracity. Their Metabolism Ignite. It's a natural plant-based GLP-1 alternative that is doctor recommended and clinically proven to help reduce hunger. Just 2 capsules with breakfast every morning. It's all you need. And one of the first things I noticed was I wasn't thinking about food all day. That food noise you always are constantly battling. Metabolism Ignite has no allergens, no caffeine, no negative side effects, and we love that. It's shown to reduce hunger by 85% and clinically proven to help lose an average of 9 pounds in 90 days. We really love that. Look, this stuff is sold out 10 times for a reason. So before it sells out again, make the switch to GLP-1s the natural way. Head to veracityhealth.co and use sandwich for up to 65% off your order. Once again, that's VERACITY health.co for up to 65% off. Make sure you use our promo code SANDWICH so they know we sent you. I think everybody's had that moment where they say, I should start my own business. Now, maybe you've got an amazing hot sauce recipe, or you've gotten really great at making candles or jewelry, and all your friends keep telling you you should sell that stuff. Well, what's stopping you? If you've been sitting on a business idea, Shopify makes it easy to make it happen. Everything you need to start selling is included and ready from day one. When your first customer is ready to buy, Shopify checkout helps more people actually complete the purchase. And when they come back, their information's already saved. So checkout is quick and easy. One tap and they're done. Shopify handles all the technical stuff too, the setup and checkout, so you can spend your time growing your business and doing what you actually love. It's no wonder Shopify powers millions of businesses around the world, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to small businesses just getting started like yours. With Shopify, nothing stands between your idea and a real business, so go make it one. Start your free trial at shopify.com/sandwich. That's shopify.com/sandwich. One more time, shopify.com/sandwich. Now that I've reached a certain age, I realize how much my sleep affects me and everybody around me. It affects my energy, my mood, my patience. And I've also learned that I don't need to waste a lot on fancy sleep gadgets, because one of the best things I've done is upgrade to Boll and Branch sheets. I noticed the difference from night one. They are incredibly soft, so breathable. It's because Boll and Branch's sheets are made with 100% organic cotton that's woven specifically for airflow. Now I don't wake up feeling hot with sheets sticking to my legs anymore. My sheets keep me cool and comfortable all night long. And they've actually gotten softer with every wash. They even did a survey of their customers. 94% of them said the same thing. I love my Boll and Branch sheets, and honestly, I can't imagine ever going back to any other bedding. Sleep cooler this summer with Boll and Branch during their annual summer event. For a limited time, get 20% off site-wide at bollandbranch.com/sandwich with code SANDWICH. That's Boll and Branch, BOLLAND, branch.com/sandwich. Code SANDWICH to take 20% off. bollandbranch.com/sandwich, code SANDWICH. Exclusions apply. Did you see that Pizza Hut is going back old school? Did you see that?
I saw the Hut. It's going to start rolling out the red glasses again.
That was a big player in Florence, South Carolina. I remember going to Pizza Hut and they'd have a buffet. And I was of the age where I didn't care if boys thought I was dainty or not. I would get into the pizza eating contest with them and see how many slices. Yes.
Whoa.
I was a pig in high school.
Whoa.
But they said some Pizza Hut locations are going right back to the way you remember them growing up. The classic red roof, Pac-Man games, Tiffany-style lamps, and salad bars. They're also relaunching their 1980s Book It program. I'm a child. I graduated in 84. The Book It program, they're going to be offering kids free pizza for meeting reading milestones. So they have closed hundreds of Pizza Huts, but over 80 spots that are still out there are going to be the old school version. And I am so excited. They said people are so excited. They're driving in from hours away just to, because what we're finding right now is nostalgia, man. People are longing for nostalgia. We're getting so separated and divided and isolated from technology and stuff that people are longing for that. That's why that flashback to the 90s video I posted got so many views. People just want nostalgia. So if there's a Pizza Hut near me that's old school, I'm going to find it and go to it.
As a young man, actually as a senior in high school in Burnett, Texas, me and my buddy Jeff, I had a buddy named Jeff then too. We would borrow his buddy's Fiero. This dude had
I had a Fiero.
Yeah, this dude had a silver Fiero.
Mine was red.
This thing was amazing. So we'd jump in this 2-seater Fiero and he'd roll me on over to the Pizza Hut right down the street from the school. $2. Flat $2. Two $1 bills get you a personal pizza
yes,
and a drink. And that
Crazy.
those were
Good
the
eating.
days, man.
Those were good days.
Those were the days.
See, that's what nostalgia, y'all.
Playing a little Van Halen on the ride over there. Oh, Motley Crue. Yeah, I remember that too. Man.
And Alan with his motorcycle little illegal business, not illegal yet.
Whoa,
not illegal
it's on
yet.
the up and up.
It's on the up and
you
up.
Kidding
so far.
me?
Well, thankfully, we got cut off at the pass before we went down the wrong path.
I'm paying all kinds of taxes and registration on these things.
I know, honey. I'm just saying that you've been using ChatGPT a lot to help you.
That's my business partner.
That's his, honestly. And I use ChatGPT sometimes, but it's interesting because when I saw this little blurb, I was like, yeah, I am. Are you polite to ChatGPT?
I am.
Do you say please and thank you?
I do.
Because it's not a real person. It's a computer. It's like getting into a fight with Siri or whatever. It's not like you're really, arguing with somebody, but I still feel awkward when Siri chastises me.
But I thought they said Claude was developing anxiety.
Who's Claude?
Claude is one of the AI models.
I'm not
we use
familiar.
ChatGPT, but there's Claude.
I like ChatGPT.
What's the one, Elon's? I've used that one.
Grok. Well, according to a new survey of office workers, 86% do use words like please and thank you when interacting with AI. 64% believe it's important to show AI common courtesy and treat AI like any other human being. But where it gets a little scary is most also say they'd be open to seeing AI as a coworker someday, as you are looking at it as your partner. You just said it. Mm-hmm. If it can match the qualities of real human colleagues. And that's, true of managers and executives. So by being polite to AI, are we actually, in essence, training it? You know what I'm saying? Like we're training it how to be more human and nicer, right?
Maybe so. It's always learning.
Didn't they say when you were logging on to make sure you're not a bot, and you'd have to pick all the squares that have a motorcycle in them, pick all the squares that have a bridge, that we were actually, unbeknownst to us, helping train AI? Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
So we've been unwilling participants in some of this. Just interesting to note. But I always, I don't know why I tell AI sometimes, I'm like, I'm really sorry to ask you this, but can you please help me?
I had got my use very casual language with AI today, and it didn't even flinch. I said something like, this guy was dicking around with the title, and AI didn't.
You just were unloading,
venting. I was unloading, and AI didn't even flinch.
You vented to AI.
Well,
did it make you feel better?
Well, I don't know that I said. What did I say? It was something like, well, I can read it to you. Said he was dicking around with the title, or he's still dicking around with the title, or something. I don't know that it matters that much what I actually said, but I did use an expletive. I guess that's the point. Yeah, here's my motorcycle flipping.
He's got page after page on his phone.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
But it's been very helpful.
Anyway.
It's not going away, y'all. It's not going away. Anna on our show refuses to use ChatGPT or anything because she is very into creative writing, and she's afraid it's going to, hurt her process, and she wants to stay creative and stay on her toes. And I'm like, good for you, girl. I mean, that's great. But I use it because I'm older. I'm getting old. I need some idea starters every once in a while.
Okay, that's good stuff, babe. Evergreen.
I taught you that, didn't I? I taught Alan Evergreen.
You did not teach me.
Yes, I did.
I had never heard the word evergreen before.
I taught you. I have evergreen material, evergreen content.
So speaking of evergreen content, Wackety. So Wackety Marketing Department, if you don't follow A Sandwich and Some Lovin' on Instagram and Facebook, what are you doing? You should.
We'd prefer it.
We prefer if you did.
Because Wackety has been stepping up.
Oh.
She has been really our social media is, I should have her take over mine.
Oh.
It's so good.
Wackety is burning the candle at both ends. Well, anyway, Wackety posted something like, because we've been talking about Facebook Marketplace a little bit in the last few weeks. What is the weirdest thing you've seen on Facebook Marketplace for sale? And people submitted some things, and some of them were a little odd. I'll admit some of them were a little odd, but nothing is odder than the list I'm about to give you. I'm going to give you a list of the weirdest things that I've seen on Facebook Marketplace while I've been looking for motorcycles. Now, let me preface this by saying I did not make any of this up. These are actual items, and I have the screenshots that I will show you. These are actual items that people are selling in the Dallas-Fort Worth area on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
People love lists.
I love lists.
I think we got about 10 or 12 of them
and
here.
mechanical pencils. I love lists and mechanical pencils.
Yeah, I think we got about 10 or 12 of them there. Hey, look at that one picture. That's the picture of the Ron Popeil chicken rotisserie sitting on the back of the house there, ready for bulk trash pickup. Okay, here we are. The weirdest things that Alan has seen, A-Train has seen on Facebook Marketplace while searching for other things. Another thing that's a big player, the massage.
People are selling massages.
Yeah, and it's this real
Questionable.
risque picture. The account was just created last month.
That's probably more than just a
It's
massage.
like, what is...
Maybe you should click on it just to be sure.
No. Okay, number one, a real human skull.
Wow.
$800.
Wow.
A real human skull collectible.
Where was it acquired?
You know, that is a very good question.
I would need to know, from where was this skull acquired?
I don't know that I want to know that.
What's the story? And what will you do with it? You just sit it on a bookshelf?
Do you like hold it and look at it? Do you talk to it?
I don't know what you do with it. But why would you pay $800 for it?
Do you set it out on Halloween? I don't want a real human skull.
Is that an option? Like, what if, just curiosity, just talking to be talking right now. Alan, wants to be cremated, but what if
No.
I say,
I want to
can
be
you
in a root ball.
Well, oh, that's right. Well, you have to be cremated to be put in the root ball, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So what if I say, can you cremate everything from the neck down and give me his head? And then I just have your skull sitting on the bookshelf. I'm just asking. I'm just talking to be talking. But then instead of having your ashes in a root ball, I have part of you sitting on the shelf. It's a thought. But why is that illegal? If that person owns a human skull, apparently owning a human skull is not illegal. So why can't I know where the skull came from? What's wrong with that?
I was having fun with this bit before that.
But what's wrong with that? You want to be in a root ball in a tree, but what if I keep a part of you?
What are you, Gacy? Are you?
I'm just saying
What are you,
that just
Dahmer
it
or
just
something?
It spurred
Come
the
on.
thought.
Here's what you
Is
can.
that a possibility?
No. Here's what you can do.
We have listeners that know everything. So y'all, is it a possibility for me to save Alan's severed head and then cremate the rest
Here's
of
what
him?
you can do to keep a piece of me. There are services that will take my tattoos.
No, I don't want that. That's gross.
And make them a picture. Like take the actual skin
So gross.
and make
made me throw up.
make it flat
I've seen that.
and put it in a frame, and then you can put that over the mantle.
I've seen that. I don't want that. No.
Okay, then
no.
we'll stop talking about my skull.
The skull is not as gross to me as the skin.
Okay, back to my list. Number 2, a turtle. A free turtle. Free red-eared turtle to a good home. She's healthy and active. I'm moving and unfortunately can't keep her anymore. Looking for someone experienced with turtles or has someone with proper setup pond who can take care of her. Pick up in Richardson. Message me if interested. Yeah, turtle.
Well, our son Dylan had a turtle for a minute.
Mealworms,
Ew.
locally raised in DFW, $10.
How many do you get?
I don't know.
By the
There's
pound?
a handful there.
Is it by the pound?
I don't know.
What do you use mealworms for? Fishing?
You could, or usually feeding to reptiles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blech.
Number 4, an adult play bench,
Oh, yeah.
$600.
Well, I would want to buy one of those new out of the box.
4 miles from the house, brother.
From our
4
house?
miles from the house. Here we go. New never used, custom made.
So they say. Oh, custom made.
Custom made adult play bench converts into several different positions. Solid construction, faux alligator skin, padded.
Well, for cushion, you need cushion for the pushing.
Guaranteed to provide endless interactive sessions.
Why'd you change your voice for that?
Materials alone to make this cost $450. Adult play bench.
You know, they sell those like on Wayfair. Not that necessarily. When I was looking for, what was I looking for? I was looking for like furniture, like a chair. I wanted a reading chair because my daughter is really into reading and stuff. And they have these chairs that are shaped. They're like these, like a chaise lounge. But if you read the fine print, they are for couples. And they are all over the internet. You can buy them. And then people, I love going to Wayfair because you can click on the reviews and then people will post pictures of the stuff in their home and they'll have them all set up next to the bed and stuff. And it's like, wow. I still can't imagine how that works though.
Number 5 on Facebook Marketplace, most interesting things I've seen, a chicken thigh, $8.
See, that's just somebody being funny.
Taiwanese braised chicken thigh, perfect for busy students.
So they'll cook them for you so it's meals to go?
I don't know.
Or is it just one thigh she's just waiting to get rid of?
It's one chicken thigh for $8. I think you can go over to Tomas Thumb or K. Roger and get an entire chicken for $6. So why am I buying a chicken thigh for $8?
Well, I do know I saw on Instagram the other day this trend about promoting small businesses and small restaurants that aren't doing very well. There was a man that he ordered tamales from somebody off Facebook Marketplace, and it's a woman that's just trying to start a business. So is this person like literally trying to sell chicken thighs, or are they just trying to be funny and sell one chicken thigh? That's the curiosity I have.
Walter
about
A.
that.
just saw it and said there's a chicken thigh for $8 on my Facebook.
When I saw that Instagram, it made me want to order some tamales from this lady.
Number 6 or 5, I'm not sure. A big pimpin' sign. It's a street sign and it says Big Pimpin' Boulevard. $15. $15 firm.
Well, that'd be something like maybe you'd put, if you're a big party person and you'd put it like in your backyard, right? If you're big pimping, like if that's your bit, your little party hang space, I could see that.
I don't think they have
That's not for us.
I don't think they have the dimensions right. It says 15 feet long by 3.5 feet wide. I think they mean 15 inches.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so big pimpin'
It's probably
sign.
like a regular street sign size.
I might actually inquire about that.
Yeah, put it in your garage.
Good afternoon. Is it
where
still
I don't
available?
have to see it.
Yeah, I'd like a big pimpin' sign. Number 6, dreadlocks. $300. Selling my dreadlocks, about 40 to 50 locks, so not pictured total, about 14 to 18 inches long, real human hair and extensions. Message me if interested.
So there's somebody's used hair?
$300 used dreadlocks.
So you would braid them into your own hair?
I don't know. I've never had dreadlocks.
I don't think I want that.
Okay. Number 8. Oh, this is actually a good one. I might have screenshot this because I was interested. My grandmother's secret recipe for homemade peanut butter fudge, $5.
Oh.
I have small bags for $5 or $15. I accept Cash App and cash payments.
Oh, so it's not for the recipe. It's actually for the food.
Yeah, just for the food. Yeah. $5 bricks of peanut butter fudge.
See, that's somebody trying to
Okay.
start a home business. Support these homemakers trying to make some money.
Okay. Number 7, the listing says, I have big balls and I cannot lie.
That they're trying to be clever.
Vintage bowling balls,
Oh.
$50.
Wow.
Give me a little bit of credit for taking the high road with this listing. My inner monologue wrote something very different, but I'm a grown man that can control his impulses in rare occasions, very rare occasions. Did I write this?
Sounds like something you would write.
Okay.
What do you do with them?
Vintage bowling balls?
Just like set them on a shelf next to your skull?
I don't know, babe. They're not blue either.
Why would they be blue? Bowling balls.
Why would the balls be blue?
I don't know.
Number 7, dairy-free breast milk. $1. $1 per ounce. Dairy-free. I've sold to other multiple moms in need. Great results. Dairy-free since March 5th. My baby has an allergy. This milk is from mid-April. $1 an ounce. $1 an ounce. 500 ounces left. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Mama. Bagged in 5-ounce increments. I don't smoke or drink.
Yeah. Selling breast milk online is apparently a thing.
I wash my pump parts after every pump with soap and water.
You're being very trusting of someone.
Yes.
Because you're giving that to your child.
Yes.
But then I've heard that some people aren't feeding that breast milk to their babies, that some people have like a little fetish about it. But still, that's
what?
very...
Whoa. What?
Yeah.
Like what? They melt it and then what? Is drink it?
Yeah. There's like fetishes
Wasn't
for that.
Wasn't JC, he's talking about that or something?
Well, a lot of, from what I've understood and I've heard, that a lot of men are curious about what breast milk tastes like. So that's what I've heard.
Okay. Number 8, men's leather pants, $30. Now, this may not seem like a big deal. I have a pair of leather pants, I think, in my drawer somewhere for motorcycling, but I never wear them.
Yeah.
They're black.
Yeah.
Now, these are red.
Yeah. They're like Michael Jackson.
Men's red leather pants, $30. The description, barely worn.
But yet still worn. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe for a costume party, if the Michael biopic is like so huge right now, I bet there's going to be a lot of Michael Jacksons this Halloween.
We say huge.
Might want to jump on that.
Well, I zoomed in on the size and it's size 30. It's like, okay, I can get one of my thighs in that. Yeah, I can get my thigh in that.
Not for us.
So yeah, we're not doing that. Number 8, a queen fire ant. Solenopus invicta, $50. Queen ant just shed her wings. Caught it thinking it was a Lasius, but upon closer inspection saw it was a Solenopus invicta.
That means something to somebody.
Somebody is a bug collector here.
What do you do with it?
I don't know.
What does it do? Does it like you start a colony, like you put it in some sort of, it's not a terrarium. What would you put an ant in?
A terrarium.
Is it a terrarium?
I think so.
And then you let it colonize? I don't know. That's interesting.
I don't know.
I'm very curious. I might Google that later.
I thought this one was odd. Maybe you can explain. Number 9, breast lift nipple covers, $2.
Yes.
Brand new. I bought 2 by mistake. Never been opened. Pick up in Saxy.
Why would you even bother selling them for $2? That's what I'm like, why even bother? If you're only going to get $2, toss them, right? Why would you go through all the trouble?
Babe, that's a good point.
I mean, if it's only for $2, what are we doing?
I bought a motorcycle part on Facebook Marketplace a week ago or so. The lady wanted $60 for it. And I said, would you take 50? And she said, I'll meet you halfway at 55. So she didn't like the 50, but she was okay with the 55. Okay. I mean, people are every single dollar, they're going to try to get it.
Yeah, but $2.
Yeah.
What, are you going to call her and say, I'll give you $1 for it? There's no negotiation there. It's not even worth the trouble.
$2 more than she had, I guess. Okay, a couple more. Hand-blown collectible water pipes. Sale. Price is cheap. $50. Hand-blown collectible water pipes. Many to choose from. Are those bongs?
Yeah.
That's what you smoke dope in, right?
Yeah, that's for doing drugs.
So they put on Facebook Marketplace drug paraphernalia.
Apparently it's legal to sell that part. When I went to the Fun Music Festival in Austin, which was no fun. I've never been more miserable at an outdoor experience. But there were multiple tents selling drug smoking and whatever else you can do with those bong things. They were selling them everywhere. And apparently I learned that is legal. And then I turn and the woman next to me is having, what do you call that? An
seizure?
Overdose episode seizure. and from all the fun she was having. And people are rushing to her to help her soothe her to get her through this episode. That was the last outdoor music festival I attended. Those are not, I don't understand that. Maybe call me prude, and that's okay.
I told you about my ACL experience years ago.
You did.
Remember I fell asleep under the tree and then
You
everybody left
did.
me and I was like, I have no ride. I have nobody here that I know. I am sleeping under an oak tree. This was way before we met. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
I don't remember.
See, no,
Yeah.
you didn't.
Yeah. I think it was fun. I can't even remember who the big act was. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Number 9, ultra rare red eye Swedish fish. I think this guy's doing a bit. He said he'll trade for a motorcycle.
Oh,
This one of blueberry lemonade Swedish fish with an uber rare red eye will captivate you for years as you gaze into its pure corn syrup eye. Perfect for any collection of anything. No low balls. I know what I got.
don't do this next one.
Number 10,
do
custom
it.
pinatas. I can't, there's nothing to
I'm
read.
looking at the picture.
Yeah, so what I see here in front of me, it's a pinata.
It's a pinata. A penis nada. Penis yada?
It's a dick. And the dick
Why don't you
has,
say penis? Just say penis.
the penis has eyes and a smiling mouth and a bow tie on. Fully customized pinatas, quote without obligation, home delivery, $50. 37 likes on that one.
I guess for a bachelorette party
Yeah.
where the theme is penises.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Number 11, I don't even know
Oh
where
my
we are.
gosh. This feels like number 50.
I think this might be the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. Number 11, a middle finger statue, $15.
That's aggressive.
So what we see here, it's a white cast of a hand with a middle finger. Is this a middle finger statue or is this something else?
I think somebody put their hand into a mold like you do.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, when you get a couple and you're in love and you hold hands and put it in the mold and come out. Some bozo thought it'd be funny to do the bird.
Mm-hmm. Want to get someone a funny gift? Maybe want to tell someone how you really feel? Just want a piece of interesting art? Then get one of these. All colors available, $15.
Out.
One more.
It never ends.
Stop
This is the list that
talking.
never ends.
And we'll end it on this one. This is so weird. A pup mask / hood and collar.
Oh, that's a kinky thing.
$180. It's a leather mask with ears, but it's dark blue, but it's leather with eye holes.
Is this someone that finally gave up their kink and they're going to pass it on to the next person?
Is this used?
I don't know.
$180.
No. I don't like to believe that part of society exists. And yet I know it does.
Oh, it exists.
And it's worse than probably that. So I'm just going to live over here in my little happy bubble and pretend that I didn't just see that.
I'm just happy-go-lucky AE. I'm looking for motorcycles and motorcycle
that
parts.
when I go
and-
to eBay or whatever, that stuff's not showing up in my algorithm. I'll just say that.
Why am I always being fingered like it's the algorithm?
That stuff is
I
not
don't go-
showing up for me.
I don't go looking for this stuff.
That stuff just doesn't land in my feed.
Maybe they figure, well, if he's shopping for like used motorcycles and used motorcycle
He must be a
parts,
pervert?
Maybe he's a pervert.
Oh my gosh. You need a algorithm purge, a cleanse. You need to start clicking on some gospel, messages and music
Yeah,
for a
good call.
minute.
Good call.
That's what you need to do.
All right, babe. Man, it's a lot of weird stuff out there. You gotta be careful. It's a lot of strange things.
Well, speaking of being careful, you got to go meet somebody in a parking lot to sell some stuff.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Y'all, Alan may or may not be back next week. It depends on how it goes in that parking lot.
This was another deal where it came down to $20. It's like, I'll meet you halfway at this price. And he said, no, I'll just come to you if you'll take off $20. I'm like, okay, fine, sold.
There you go.
Done. I get it. Gas is $4.50. I mean, it's a lot of driving adds up. Yeah. All right, babe. You got anything else?
No. I hate to end on that note, but that's where we're going to end it.
On the dog mask?
On dog masks and penis pinatas.
What?
But that's how we are ending this podcast.
What was your favorite item?
Out of all that?
Yeah, out of all that.
Gosh, I have to really think back because it was a long list. What was something I said? Oh, the food, the food.
Oh, the fudge?
Yeah, the fudge. Yeah, but then again, you're trusting a stranger selling food out of their house.
I thought
But then again, you trust the people when you go to a restaurant that they're, these people are handling your food. We put a lot of trust in people who feed us.
the sex bench covered in faux alligator was pretty
You're interested in that?
That was pretty legit.
We have nowhere to put it.
Could sell the pool table.
Yeah, put it up there in the main
put it up
room
in
where
the
the
game
children.
room.
Yeah, and the children. What is that?
It's a
It's
stretch.
another thing that won't get used, like the pool table.
It's a stretching bench.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's how I think they advertise those sex benches on Wayfair. I think it's like supposed to be some sort of Pilates chair or something, or yoga chair. It's like a yoga chair.
A yoga
it's
chair?
Like, and it's really for couples. But I still can't figure out how it works. They don't like demonstrate. You have to, I guess, use your imagination, or maybe there's a video or something somewhere. Anyway,
There's got to be other funny business going on Facebook too, babe.
oh, of course,
Because
there is a seedy underbelly. It doesn't matter
Oh.
what it is. There is bad stuff everywhere.
because I see these ads. Okay, there's a lot of this massage stuff.
no,
But then there's these ones where it's this woman and she's like, it's a set. You can tell someone made a set and she's supposed to be a plumber. Women's plumbing service.
yeah, that's a thing. I know that is a thing. All women
But
businesses.
plumbing is something else.
Well, maybe they plumb naked. Like maybe that's their
Well,
bit.
they're helping you.
Clean the pipes.
Exactly.
No, maybe some police should look into that.
I don't know. There seems to be a little bit of buffoonery going on Facebook Marketplace.
Well, leave it to people to ruin it for everybody.
All right, babe. Oh, I love it. I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
I love y'all. I don't know what the heck we're going to call this episode. Whew. I'll just be honest. This wasn't one of our best efforts. I feel dirty.
I thought it was outstanding.
I feel dirty.
I thought it was
I want to take a
great.
shower and brush my teeth.
I thought it was great. Yeah. And floss. You have to floss.
Well,
Floss really good is what I was told. Like you get it up in there and then you move it around. You don't just put it up in there and come out.
okay.
You put it up in there and then move it around.
That's what we needed, a flossing tutorial. That's the perfect ending to this podcast.
That's what they told me. And I am sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good. Have a good sandwich.